Hey guys, what is up, and welcome to the first episode of my Search and Destroy Rushing Routes series. Normally, you're at the table of contents of this video, so feel free to click on any of the buttons and they'll take you to exactly where they say. But to make this up to Huppet standards, I decided to put these buttons at the top of the video onto the border of the video. This will make it much more convenient for you guys, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. The first section is the class setup. The class setup that I'm going to be using is the Spectre with rapid fire, the M1911 with no attachments, but you can use it with extended mags, the Semtex, the Concussion, the Claymore. My perks are Lightweight, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Marathon. This is ideal for a rushing class because the Spectre with rapid fire wins almost every close quarter gunfight. And surprisingly, even though it has rapid fire, it doesn't add a ton of recoil to it. Lightweight increases your running speed by 7%, which is ideal for a rushing class because you want to move faster. I chose Marathon because it gives you longer sprint like extreme conditioning, and Marathon Pro actually gives you unlimited running speed. And to maximize this quick mobility setup, I use Sleight of Hand Pro because you can aim down sights faster, but you can swap it out with steady aim. This is how your character should look like. The next section on our list is the map overview of firing range. The map is very close quarter oriented, and using a Spectre with rapid fire maximizes the percentage of those gunfights that you win. The spawns are pretty close together. As you can see, the red overlay is where the offense spawns, and the green overlay is where the defense spawns. This is the A-bomb site. The area is very closed up, and it is very easy to get the round win if you can get a teammate to watch the place where enemies could come from. I suggest planting the bomb towards the bottom right corner because it minimizes the chances that you're gonna die because the enemies cannot see you if you go prone or if you crouch. This is the B-bomb site. It's not as open as the A-bomb site, and there are 3 potential routes that the enemy could come from. If you can get 2 people to watch each of those routes, then it'll be very easy to get the win. However, the B-bomb site is further away from your spawn if you're on offense than defense spawn. The A-bomb site is usually a quicker plant than the B-bomb site, but it usually leaves you vulnerable because there aren't many areas where you can hide. The enemies could come from every angle, so be careful when you're using the A-bomb site rush. The first route is the A-side rush on offense. You just want to run, pick up the bomb. Then you want to start running towards the right side, and let's pause the video right here. At this point, you want to look up and aim your reticle where the green overlay is. Try not to aim it too far to the right because it'll usually land towards the shed, and barely anyone goes through that side, so you want to aim it a little bit to the left. Let's switch views to see why we want to throw it here. So if you throw these concussion grenades and this nade, you'll block the enemies coming from the red arrows, and you can get an easy plant because they'll either be concussion or stunned, and then your teammates could finish them off for the easy kill. Alright, now back to the action. So after you throw these concussion grenades and this nade, you want to crouch over here. Now let's see why you want to crouch. So here I am throwing those cut-off grenades and concussion grenades, and this is how much you see. Let's zoom in a little bit. And there it is. You really cannot see the planter if he's prone or crouched. Alright, now after you plant the bomb, you want to sit back and plant this claymore spot right here. Now let's see why we want to plant that spot. Can you see the claymore? The shrubs and the grasses over there really help in hiding that claymore. And just so that you can actually see there's the claymore there, here is the overlay of where the claymore is. So after you've planted that amazing claymore spot, you want to just look around from the enemy spawn and see where they can hide at. This spot right here is actually pretty good because you have a lot of cover from the bomb site, because bullets have very low bullet penetration against bomb sites, and you want to get a teammate to run across and look at through this little sandbag spot over here. If you have a teammate sitting here, it cuts the enemies off coming from your spawn and from the wooden fortress. Switch cameras to see the enemy's view if your teammate's sitting there. So as some of you might know, sandbags are completely bullet impenetrable, and this is the enemy's view of you. That's all they have to see, and with the recoil of the guns in Black Ops, it makes it very difficult to shoot you. And that's pretty much A-side offense. And let's see how to counter this A-side rush with the A-side defense segments of this video. Welcome to the A-side defense of this video. I'm not using the Spectre with rapid fire, but it still works just the same. So you want to look up and throw this grenade spot right where the green overlay is placed at, because you want to blow up the car, and in combination with this Semtex, you can stop A-side rushes very easily. Or it can replace it with concussion grenades, but I like using with the Semtex as I pick up a triple feed from that nade spot, which is pretty easy. Now let's check out the side view from our spawn all the way till when I get the car blow up. So as I look up, I throw the Semtex and it blows up 2 people, which is a very good counter towards the A side rush. Now welcome to this B side rush of the Search and Destroy Rushing Routes video. So as you're running through the left side, you want to stop, drop, and throw this nice nade spot. The reason why you want to throw it there is because you want to stop the enemies coming from their spawn towards the B bomb site. So after you threw that Semtex, you want to run back here and jump through the ledge. Let's get an instant replay of that jump. So as you can see, there is no jumping delay, because usually when you jump those kind of ledges that you have to like stop and then slowly climb over the ledge, but with this technique you can just simply jump over the ledge, which saves a lot of time because you're doing a rush. And like I said before, after you get the bomb planted, there are potentially 3 routes that the enemies can come from. Let's get an area view of those routes. So as you guys can see from the video, the areas with the green overlays are the areas that the enemies could come from. It's either the left side where you rush, it's either the middle side because usually people like to go into the metal building in the middle, which is top 10. And last but not least, the route on the right, because that is where the enemies spawn. Usually the enemies come from the middle and the right side, so just watch out for those 2 areas. So after you've got the bomb planted and your teammates looking at their assigned position, it's pretty much an easy win. So let's move on to some in-game footage of this B-side rush. Once again, I'm using the AK-47 with dual mag, but I prefer using the Spectre with this class because you can run a lot faster. As you can see, I'm running through the left side like I said. I didn't do the concussion grenade throw because I knew there was an enemy inside the building, which there was, which took out my teammate. After securing the kill, I'm going to throw a concussion grenade and then continue making my way towards the back of the B site. Now I have a teammate with Ghost over here as I instruct him to watch for the alleyway that they're going to come from their spawn. And I do my little ledge jump. And I go in for the easy plant, but I probably should have went crouched over here. Now let's see why I should have went crouched. This is pretty much the enemy's view of you. Once again, if you're crouched and you're planting at the corner of that bomb site, the enemies cannot see you until you decide to leave. So after you planted the bomb, you want to place down the claymore spot that I've said earlier, and that's going to defend the bomb if they ever make an approach near it. And you can see right here that actually gets me a kill from someone that's trying to defuse, and that's pretty much game. Welcome to the last segment of this video, the B-side counter rush. It's very similar to the B-side rush, and you just have to throw your Semtexes right there. This spot pretty much counters the B-side rush as it stops the enemies coming from the left side path. So after you've thrown your grenades, you want to keep running straight and pick off any enemies that you have stunned. After that, you want to get by this barrel, and here is why. This is the enemy's view as they run around this corner, and they only see the top of your shoulders, a little bit of your chest, and your head, which makes it very good for cover. And that's the end of the B-side counter, and on that note, that is the end of the 4 Search and Destroy rushes. This is pretty much the bonus clip of the video, so if you guys liked the video, then click the like button below. This video took about 6 hours to make, which is a lot of work, including the filming, the commentating, and everything. Leave a comment below with what you guys thought of the video, and what map I should do next. So on that note, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.